What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to a brand new video. And if you are guys new to the channel, my name is Blixaar. I haven't posted in a long time. This channel has been vacant for some time, and yeah, just mind me, I haven't spoken to you guys in a long time, so if I seem a little awkward, or I mean, what's new, if you guys have been to my channel, I mean, that's a given. I'm pretty awkward, but yeah, this is my first video coming back and actually, finally making some content. And I just, it's been a long time coming, and when I tell you guys, boy, I have stories to tell you guys in terms of what I've just been going through my day-to-day life and why I haven't been able to, post. So before any of that, before we get into all that, I just want to talk about what I'm doing right now on the screen. So right now, what we're building today is a wedding, what is it called? I want to say like a wedding, what is it, like a wedding store, I guess, like where you buy like wedding dresses and stuff. So I guess like a bridal store. And I decided to make it in, what is this, I don't even know what this is. What is this? Not, I was about to say Willow Grove, no. What is it called? I can't think. Magnolia Promenade. This build is built in Magnolia Promenade, and I decided to build it there because I just felt like it would just kind of fit, in terms of the vibe and where the storefronts usually will sell. Like, I just kind of imagined, they will probably have things, have the dresses in the storefront, and you're walking by probably with whatever your shopping bags are and your drink or whatever you got from the store, and you end up basically walking past the bridal store and going inside to shop for all your wedding needs. So inside of this build, I have pretty much everything you would need to necessarily, what you would need to go like to, what is it called, Tartosa, to get all your things. So I mean, you can get a wedding cake here because I have the box from Ravishing Sims, and I will probably link that in the description below under the links and all that. But also, yeah, that was something that I added in here, and this is filled with a lot of custom content. So if I would put it on the gallery, but like I'm not good for remembering all the the gallery, not the gallery, all the names for the, what is it called, the freaking all the tags and stuff like that for the CC and stuff. So I'm not good for that. So yeah, I definitely do hope you guys just enjoy the aesthetic and just vibe of the build and just the video, because I am kind of like nervous right now to just even talk. And I don't know, I think it's just because, like I said, it's just been a while for me since I've actually made any videos or not talk to myself, but yeah, in a way talk to myself. So yeah, it's an adjustment. But yeah, so the build is pretty much coming together. I really am liking how I finally, like, usually when I build something, I never get like the right proportion for the square, or how big the build is supposed to be. I always end up making it too small or end up making it too big for what I was going for. But this actually came out exactly in my mind of what I wanted, in terms of everything, like the storefront. And you'll see that when it starts to come together, I end up having like big windows all throughout the downstairs where I can, like I said in the beginning of the video, where you kind of just, I imagine them just walking past this storefront and seeing just whatever dresses they might want or whatever, and they're just like they want to go inside to go shopping. So also, yeah, and like I was saying before, I did add some custom content pieces or mods where you basically can go inside and it's like a cake box there from Ravishing Sims where you can just buy whatever wedding cake you want. And I also added what is it called, what is it, like a cupcake stand outside. So basically you can just go and grab a cupcake over there and basically just sit down and chill. I just wanted to add on lots like this more activities. So it's just like, even though it might be something you can do, you might come here to go wedding shopping or dress shopping, you can still come over here and grab a cupcake, or chat with your friends, or come over here just have this to be your little spot. So I don't know, I just wanted it to be a multi-use lot, if that makes sense. But yeah, also right here, I've been getting into really using a lot of debug lately, and especially with like I've seen a lot of people like on like YouTube using Tool, and that's not really my thing. It looks just very difficult to use. Like I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a lot of just like I don't know, just a lot of details. Maybe I might one day get into it, but again, I am just starting to even get into G Shade and getting into reshades and all of that stuff, and downloading builds off of off of websites and stuff that people create that might have custom content in. And speaking of that, I have downloaded recently this build off of, what do you call it, off of Line. It was basically like this custom content build that was a Hooters. And if you don't know what a Hooters is, or you might not be somewhere that they have a Hooters. A Hooters is basically just like a wing place that has like, it's like a sports bar, and they just sell like wings and stuff. So I added that into my game, and I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like with restaurants and just dine out being so glitchy as it is, it's just pretty much like, I don't know, I'm not really having the best time. But I do see that they have mods and stuff out there that you could make. I think it was called like Dine Out Reload or something like that, where you could just basically, it fixes everything that's wrong with Dine Out. So I might download that, or I might give it a try to see how that goes, because I like Dine Out, and I feel like Dine Out has potential. I feel like if Dine Out wasn't so glitchy and wasn't so what is that called? What is so daggone bugged, I feel like it would definitely be a great pack. And if it was just a little bit more fleshed out, I feel like they didn't give us a lot in terms of just like build and buy. I feel like, if honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, Dine Out could have been a whole expansion pack, because when you think about it, Dine Out has so many just things that you like that could be fleshed out into an expansion pack. Like when I think about it, like it's a lot, but also, when I'm looking over here, when I added the parking lot, I said parking lot in the back over there, I felt like that was just really realistic. I started trying to add that type of stuff in my builds when I'm building, off camera, because I haven't even been on here in a long time. But yeah, like when I build off camera on my free time, I always try to add like just stuff like parking lots, or just realistic stuff that kind of fleshes in with the location that my build is in, because I just feel like it just makes your game feel more realistic, especially when you're just playing on your own time. And yeah, so also, if you're feeling like I'm switching and turning my camera a lot, I was feeling like that too. So I'm gonna try to like ease up on that. Because I feel like when you fast forward your videos and you make it into a speed build, it makes you feel like you're about to probably pass out by looking at this. I should put a warning in the beginning of the video, like, warning, this video is very fast and I have a hard time turning. I don't know. But yeah, the build is pretty much coming together, and yeah, I really do like how everything pretty much came up. Like I feel like everything started to look and fall into place how I felt it should have. I felt like was really excited, because I felt like at first I was going to put like everything pretty much downstairs. I didn't even think I was going to do it upstairs, but I ended up doing it upstairs. And the downstairs is pretty much like the main floor, where you'll probably come in and buy certain things, like ask the person, ring up your dress, or ring up whatever you purchased, or ask them to get a certain size for you, or if you placed the order for a certain piece that wasn't in stock at the store, they probably have it right here in the back. And I don't know, I was really getting into this build, because like I said, it was on my mind to build something like this, and I just was like, this would be a perfect video to come back to YouTube on, because I felt like a lot of the times, even in the past, I felt like I just didn't really, not saying that I was faking it, but it was more so like I didn't really know. Like I felt like I started to kind of like feel like I needed to please my audience, and not saying that I'm not trying to please my audience. Of course I want you guys to enjoy my videos and my content, but it was starting to become more so like I was trying to like not mimic, but kind of have a certain vibe of like of like what I posted. Like, okay, like I'm gonna do a current household, or I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a certain legacy. And I didn't even do any legacies, but I just felt like, I don't know, I felt like a lot of my content was kind of generic, or just kind of like very it just didn't stand out. And I want to definitely, coming back onto YouTube, I want to, definitely, be creative, and let my ideas that I might think are, a little silly, or, stupid, or anything like that. No idea is stupid. And I definitely have to learn that in just, in just anything that, like, no idea that you might come up with, or anything that you might think like, oh, like this might be a cool idea to post, or oh, this might be a cool idea to make this, this piece of clothing, or this idea to, start up a company. Like, don't ever try to shoot yourself down and say that it's stupid, because I almost guarantee you it's going to be great, or the next person is probably going to think of that idea, and you're going to be thinking, dang, I should have freaking thought of that, or I should have just went with it and ran with that idea, and instead of being so, nervous and thinking people are going to be, shaming you. So I don't know, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but yeah, that's what I kind of had to tell myself, because I feel as though coming back here and starting off with something like this, and something that I really did enjoy, and sat down and I built this all the way through. I didn't take any break. I didn't, like, I just sat down and I just built this entire, um what do you call it? Shop. And I just felt like that was because I was really enjoying it, and I wasn't, feeling like I was pushing myself to be like, okay, let me make another Suburban, or let me try to make another video about, dramatic storytelling let's play. Like, that's not, if that's not what I'm feeling, or if that's not what, I'm good at, I'm not going to try to force that. I'm going to build whatever I feel like is, I feel like that was on my mind and I wanted to build, even if it might look, not as great to certain people that it might look as great to me. I had fun doing it, and that's all what matters, is just having fun with what you're doing and what you're creating, because then after that, people are going to follow you that actually do like your creativity and like the things that you are posting. So I think that was definitely, I feel like this whole time taking this break, and, taking this time off from, making videos, and trying to force myself to, have a certain, way of content, I think was definitely an eye opener, because I don't know, I feel like it feels different coming back onto YouTube now. And like I said, starting off in a different way, and just a whole new Blixaar. This is gonna be a whole new Blixaar coming around. And right here, I tried to like add some. I tried to add like some bottles over here that you could buy, but I end up scrapping that. I felt like, I don't know, this is not Costco, or this isn't like, some type of store that you can go and have, a whole bunch of items like that. Like, I wanted it to be like, a small type of boutique. You come in, like I said, and you might be able to order, a little wedding cake. They don't have the wedding cakes there per se, but I imagine like maybe you come to the store and you kind of just place your order of what you want, and then they kind of, they have like a bakery that they're connected to, or that they, have yeah, like I said, like connections to, where they make the cakes, and then they kind of just bring them to the shop, and then, you pick them up. So I kind of just thought something like that. Like, it's not really like a whole bakery in the back of this boutique. It's nothing like that. It's more so like their main thing is dresses, clothes, and, shoes and stuff like that. But yeah, and I'm thinking right now, like, I should have done like a flower shop or something inside of here. That would have been cool. That would have been cool, but I didn't think of that till just now. So, but yeah, right here now I'm getting to the upstairs. I started to like want the upstairs to kind of be like a dressing room, kind of like where you could come in here, try on your wedding dresses. You can come in here and, have your family members, or not significant other, because your significant other wouldn't be here on your wedding day. Isn't that like a bad luck thing? Like, if your wedding significant other or spouse sees you before your wedding, like, yeah. So like, yeah, it's not nothing like that. It's more so like a family thing. Like, if your bridesmaids or whoever comes here with you, you guys, toast and stuff, try on dresses, kind of like make a whole experience for you. So it's not, necessarily just like, you just go into Cast Creatism and, just throw on a dress and throw on everything, and then after that you're just, getting married. I feel like this would be great for storytelling and great for just like, I don't know, just playing on your free time, because again, I have a whole current household that I do play with, that I don't actually, of course, film with, because I haven't, again, filmed in a while. So yeah, like I have a whole household that I do play with off camera, that I am making this for, because I just want it to be like a very just like, fleshed out experience. And I feel like I'm on my fourth generation. I think I'm on my fourth generation of my family and my legacy. And I don't know, it's just something that I want to really do. It's just like really make, my whole family's life just very fleshed out, and just take a lot of pictures, and like, keep a lot of memorabilia and just a lot of things like that, just so I could, I don't know, make myself feel, like, I don't know, connected to them in some way. But the funny thing is, I almost thought I lost all of everything in terms of my computer and my saves and my CC, everything. So now let me tell you, this is partially why I haven't been filming. So now we're getting into the good stuff. If you stayed this long into the video, you have gotten into the good story time. So basically, I have my computer randomly one day. I was cleaning my room, and I just, wanted to get on Sims after I was done cleaning. And as soon as I went to go turn on my computer, like, I clicked the power button, it came on, it booted up, but then as soon as it booted up, it literally said like like this blue screen popped up, and basically it was saying that it was like stuff that, like, about something about the software, or about rerouting or something like that. I didn't know what it was, but basically my what was it? It was my graphics card was crashed or broken. I'm not really into, like, the whole tech side of things. Like, I'm more so like, just fix it. I'll give you the money, just fix my daggone computer. But yeah, they basically said that it was like my graphics card or something that was messed up. So I had to go and wait like about I want to say about like 3 months, or yeah, like about 3 months, or like, yeah, like I want to say about I want to say about 3 months that I waited for my computer to get fixed. And that was because I also did lose my job. See, guys, I'm telling you, this, like, it gets worse and worse. It gets worse and worse. I'm telling you. Like, so I lost my job, and that was because also my grandmom passed away. And that was because and I'm saying all this because it ties in, is because I worked for my grandmom. I was like basically one of her caregivers, and every day I pretty much watched her. So it was definitely an experience. And I'm forever grateful for the opportunity to, kind of be with my grandma when she was in that state of, having dementia, and in that state of, kind of like declining. But it's not funny or weird, but it's kind of just like, I don't feel sad, because I think I kind of grew to have, like, that closure and that peace along the way of her, losing her memory. And yeah. But I definitely do just feel like it was definitely just like a lot that was going on all at once. Like, I lost my job because I lost my grandmom, and she was my person that I was like taking care of. So it was just like this whole thing that happened. And yeah, so that was like a lot of the reasons why I haven't posted, because the subscription, like the, software that I do use, it is what do you call it? You have to pay for it. So like, I definitely just was like stuck in a situation where it was like, I couldn't just ask anybody to just like, oh, hey, can you pay for my subscription for my YouTube channel or whatever. Like, it was just like, a lot, and I didn't have that option to just ask someone to do that. So it was just definitely just a whole thing, because I was just looking for a job, and it was during, before the new year. So I felt like a lot of jobs wasn't trying to hire you, because, it's going into the new year, I guess. And like, they have to have their files and stuff, and they want to make sure, I guess, everything's, transferring into the new year clean and everything. I don't know, but how that all goes, and, that type of process. But I definitely think, it was just, it was definitely something that I was like, bro, like, if I come back to YouTube, I'm going to have to tell them this story. Like, this is going to be something crazy. But I definitely am back. I feel as though I am in a good place where I can make videos and I could share with you guys the things that I create. And, it's not just, me being inconsistent or, me kind of just feeling like, oh, I got to make sure I post on this day. Or if I don't post on this day, like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be consistent, but I don't want to beat myself up and put myself under the pressure of just posting anything, like, and not posting things that I genuinely actually like and genuinely love to create. Because if I don't, like, it's just going to be all in vain, and it's just going to be all in just terms of me not actually doing the justice of posting something that I actually am proud of. Like, when I look at this build, I'm proud of it. Like, even though I'm trying to learn how to I'm trying to learn how to take good screenshots, but I promise you, once I start doing good in my screenshot department, like, I'm telling you, like, I'm unstoppable. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys also for even sticking with me when I haven't been posting, and kind of just like, staying in and hanging in there and staying subscribed. And even if you're watching this video today, like, I want to thank you so much for just, still rocking with me, because honestly, like I said, it's been a roller coaster for me, and I feel as though, like, everyone has a life, everyone has a story, and I think we kind of just got to give each other grace and give yourself grace too, because a lot of the times you kind of just beat yourself up and be like, hey, like, I'm never posting again, or I'm never going to do this again, or hey, I'm like, you guys could have just said I'm unsubscribing because he's never posting anymore. Like, it could have been that, but you guys stuck, and you guys held on, and I was going to be back. I promise I was going to be back, and I'm here. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a weirdo. If you guys haven't known already, and if you guys are just still even watching this video, like, it is definitely just like, I commend you. I give you applause, because like I said, I'm a lie. But yeah, with that being said, we're pretty much coming close to the end of the video. We're just adding a couple of things, and I didn't keep this in the video, but I end up adding later, like shoes and stuff, like heels and stuff that you could buy. They're not actually shoes that you can actually wear, but it's just items just to kind of like, purchase. So it just gives you the feel that you're, buying actual things from here. But yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to show you the screenshots at the end of the video, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching and sticking in, hanging with me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And with that being said, it isn't Pixar, but it is Blixaar. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, alrighty, guys. And that's weird. I didn't do that in a minute. I didn't do that outro in a long time. But look, it's new beginnings, and we're gonna keep doing it, And don't this build kind of just flesh in with like the whole vibe of what do you call it? Magnolia Promenade. I'm proud of myself with this one. I'm proud. And yeah, I'm gonna go, but yeah, I'm gonna show you the screenshots, and yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, I already did my outro, and I'm gonna leave, but I'll see you guys later, and bye.